Hi! Okay, we're gonna make a persistent score tracking system. So basically we're gonna have our usual score, but this is gonna be added to this value which is gonna be persistent throughout all of our levels. So I've already binded the text, but I haven't assigned a variable to it yet. So we're gonna do that now. We'll call this overall score. Yeah, whatever, overall score. And we're gonna plug this one here. Okay, but now this is just a variable, nothing is attached to it. So we have to fill this number with the actual value that we want. So we need a combination of the current level score plus a combination, well, one combination of the current level score plus the last level's total score. So we're gonna get this over. Well, actually, we're gonna go in the save and create the variable there that's gonna be not the game slot. The variable that's gonna be passed on from level to level inside of the M3 save game. So we're gonna, whoops, not a macro. I did not want you. We're gonna have another integer and also call it probably overall score. Okay, so now that we've got our integer here, which is going to be saved when the level ends, and then it's going to be loaded when the level starts. So to do that, we're going to go inside of our M3 main game. We're going to create some variables here too of integer type again. We're going to call one overall score. And we're going to call a second one previous level score, or no, it's not accurate, previous total score. Yeah. Okay, so now we have a variable save game. So this is where when the level gets loaded up, it says, okay, am I going to load from the game slot or am I going to create a new game slot? This happens only on the first level. So for most parts, we're going to want to do it here because on the first level our value is going to be 0 anyway, so we don't have anything to set for the first level. But we're going to set those plug. And this was up here. And we're going to get what we called it overall score. So the overall score, we want the current overall score, which is this. And we want the previous total score, which is also this, right? Okay, now we actually have to put a value inside of this. So down here for score, and we're setting the score here. So we're going to do the same thing. And actually, before I forget, we have to, now that we've created the variables overall score and previous, we're going to use this variable overall score to set this variable. And we're going to do this may not be super obvious, but we're going to do it instead of get score for the simple reason that there already is a get all actor of class that looks for the M3 main game. And this basically acts as a tick, and it doesn't really matter which one you have it in. Unless you're looking to be printing a specific variable. But anyways, here we just need to set our overall score. So we're going to get overall score, and we're going to set it to overall score. So now whenever this number changes, it's going to set it on this variable, which is going to print it over here inside of our text block. But we still haven't given it anything, but all scores come out of here, or that's where the score gets set. So this is probably a good spot to do what we're trying to do. So we're going to get this, and we're going to add, so the current score plus the previous total score is going to be our overall score. Alright, so now we're almost done. Before we can actually say we're done, we gotta save it before the end of the level, which happens over here, end game actually. So here we want to get the variable called overall score. Get overall, we want to set overall score. And we're going to set it with the overall score. Sorry, I'm having way too much fun with that one. And now we can say we're finished. Okay, so I've got 3 levels and that we can test this out on. 2 of those levels are only text, so bear with me. Okay, so eyeball with eyeball, 60. Oh, this one could take a while. It's such a big. Okay, so 2,760, and there it is. And okay, 3,420. And we got a 60th to that, so 3,480. Alright, so there we go. Okay, so hopefully this was helpful, and yeah.